Hey guys, it is Mike, and it is Friday, so that means it is time for our Fright Friday. This is a review of various horror movies according to a specific topic that the Horror Freak 85 picks for us every week. This week's topic was music or musicals. So the horror movie could include any music um, references. Maybe there was a concert, maybe there's a particular song that is played, maybe there's a musician in the cast. So I thought about doing Christine to start with because music plays a big part in that because really the car talks through the songs on the radio that it plays. So, every time it's up to something, you hear some kind of song. Um, but I thought, I'm going to pick something with a musician in it. I could have picked Halloween Resurrection with Busta Rhymes, but I passed. I could have done H2O because it has LL Cool J, as does Deep Blue Sea. Body Bags has Sheena Easton, and for those of you who are 40 and under, Sheena Easton was a big singer in the 80s, had a lot of big hits, Strut and Sugar Walls, and she got banned because of Sugar Walls was nasty. But yeah, she's a cute little Scottish singer. Check her out. But I went with, turn it around, Wrong Turn 2. Wrong Turn 2 was a movie that I fought to get made. There was a big online petition push to get Wrong Turn 2 made, mainly because Wrong Turn 1 did not do as well at the box office as as they thought it should have. I loved it. That was one of the few movies at a theater that actually scared the bejesus out of me, just because it could possibly be true. Who knows what lurks out there in the mountains, wherever. It's set in West Virginia, which, but West Virginia is beautiful. So why would it? What anyway? So this movie stars Henry Rollins, who is a rock star. He's awesome. I love him. So that's why I chose this one because he's a musician, and that's what our little theme was. It also stars Erica Learsman as Nina. She's basically the final girl, and Texas Battle as Jake. He's the final boy, or final guy, whatever you want to say. And there's other characters, but they're not final. So, what we have basically is the inbred mutants, brother, sister, three finger. I don't know which fingers he has because I don't pay attention, but that's the thing. And Ma and Pa, and there's a couple others, I think. I don't know. There seem to be a million, but whatever. So what we have is Kimberly Caldwell, who was an American Idol alum at the time. And of course, she's still an alum. She'll always be an alum. But what we have is her character driving through the West Virginia forest on her way to a new reality show that basically is the Henry Rollins character, who is Dale, is doing a boot camp type reality show where he's bringing together these people to run them through different types of boot camp scenarios. And she runs over something that looks like a person. It is a person, but it's not an alive person. It's just a body part that the mutants threw out on the road to make her stop. When she does, she's confronted by, I don't know which one it is, but he bites her lips off, followed directly by, I believe it's Three Finger comes up behind her and basically splits her right down the middle with an axe. Okay, I was not expecting Kimberly Caldwell to get killed because really, other than Henry Rollins, she's the only name they had. These other people I'd never heard of, but I guess with a $4 million budget, you're not going to get some big names. even though part one didn't really have any big names. But yeah, so she's dead right at the beginning. Okay, so that's the only spoiler I'm going to put out there. Um, just a little background information. It was finally released in 2007 after a huge push, and right up to the very end, we were hoping for a theatrical release, but it ended up that what we got was a DVD release. So it's about 96 minutes. It is 96 minutes long. So after Kimberly Caldwell's character, whose name is Kimberly, is killed off, then we go to where the reality show is taking place. And we meet the cast of characters, two of them being Nina and Texas. They're just contestants. Of course, we have the crew of the show. So we have the front. What is the runner on the show? We have the producers and different people, and we have other characters there. But as in true horror movie fashion, they don't last very long. So we have the showrunner is a girl, and the producer, who's a guy, and they kind of have a little chicka bow bow moment, which in horror movies is bad. So yeah, they don't make it. I mean, they make it through the fun part. They just don't make it too much longer after that. Then we have, they figure out in a very gross way that something bad is happening. The rest of the characters do. They're all sitting around a campfire and they're eating whatever it was that was cooking because they have no idea who started the campfire or where it came from or what's cooking or any of that stuff. So what ends up happening is they realize that they're eating somebody. So yeah, they all flip out, and then they decide that they need to go find help. The Dale, the Henry Rollins character, is trying to find the rest of his crew. So we have people running throughout the woods doing various things, trying to get help, trying to find whatever. And eventually the two main characters, Nina and Jake, end up finding this place where the inbreds live and take stuff and kill their people and do all that stuff. It's a big old warehouse kind of a thing. So they go in there and they see all of these vehicles and everything, and they see the camper, the RV that their show is using. So they go in there and they realize that they see through a camera what is happening to the producer, which isn't good. So then they try to get out, but they're captured, and they're being held, and Dale comes in and rescues them, and then there's a whole big scene with dynamite and little brother and sister getting blown to bits, and Ma and Pa getting, mushed up, and all kinds of craziness ensues. So yeah, if you want a bloody, fun movie, pretty fast-paced. The kills are really good. There's one scene where a couple are strung up in a tree, and it's kind of a sweet scene, and then then they get killed. That kind of bummed me out. But other than that, I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I just hated it. But yeah, Wrong Turn 2. I enjoy 1, 2, and 3. Part 4 pissed me off so bad that I just gave up on the franchise after that. I had never owned 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 44. I don't know where they're at now. But I may have to give it another watch. I do remember liking 4 up till the end, and then the end just... Have you ever had a movie that's done that to you, where you really like it, or you like it enough, and then they do something at the end that just totally ruins it for you? That's kind of what 4 did for me. I just hated the ending, so that was it with me and Wrong Turn. But like I said, maybe, it's been a long time. Maybe I should give it a second chance and try to watch the sequels. But that is my review for this week. Hope you all are having a great week. I'm so glad it's Friday. I'm sick of this week. Bye.